Imagine a normal family, a small house, a steady job, one income. That used to be enough. Now imagine this: same family, same effort, same job, but suddenly it's not enough. What changed? It wasn't laziness, it wasn't technology, it wasn't immigration. It was one decision, a boring decision, made quietly, in rooms most people never saw. And that decision slowly broke the middle class, without riots, without headlines, without anyone noticing. Let me show you how. For decades, life worked like this. You work, you get paid, your pay goes up. Simple. If companies earned more, workers earned more too. One income could buy a home, a car, education, and savings. This was the middle-class deal. So why did it stop working? In the early 1970s, something strange happened. Productivity kept rising. Workers produced more every year. But wages? They stopped. More work, same pay. At first, no one panicked because the change was slow, very slow. And slow problems are the easiest to ignore. The decision was this: tie the economy to asset growth, not wage growth. Governments chose to protect stocks, real estate, and financial markets instead of protecting wages, job security, and worker bargaining power. This happened through many small choices: weakening unions, deregulation, favoring investors, and keeping wages flexible. Each decision looked harmless. Together, they changed everything. When wages stopped rising, governments didn't say, "Sorry, you'll be poorer now." Instead, they said, "Here's credit." Loans, mortgages, credit cards. People could still buy homes, still buy cars, still live normally. But it wasn't income, it was debt. Debt feels like income until it pops. On one side, people with assets. On the other, people with wages. Assets went up, wages stayed flat. If you owned stocks or property, you rode the elevator. If you worked for a paycheck, you took the stairs. Same economy, two different experiences. This is where the middle class started shrinking. Debt kept growing. Homes became investments, not places to live. Then came the crashes. When bubbles burst, assets were protected, banks were rescued, markets recovered, but wages? They didn't. The system had chosen its side. Over decades, this decision caused wealth to move upward, risk to move downward, and stability to disappear. The middle class paid for growth they didn't benefit from. This wasn't an accident, it was a design choice. And once designed, it became very hard to undo. The middle class wasn't destroyed overnight, it was slowly traded. Traded for market stability, asset growth, and financial confidence, all while wages stood still. The decision wasn't evil, it was convenient, and convenient decisions often have hidden costs. So what now? Understanding the system matters, because once you see it, you stop blaming yourself. You realize it wasn't just you. If this helped you understand how the economy really works, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who feels left behind. Because the first step to fixing a system is seeing it clearly.